near you, look up dictionary.com, thesaurus.com, encyclopedia, whatever, is to help you get those synonyms and antonyms. It might seem a little corny to other people, but you never know what could work. Like I typed out just to show you, but like what they feel those topics are important to them, if that makes sense. Like certain topics that relate to them or push them in a certain direction. Hey guys, it's JBQT. Welcome back to another video. As you can see, it's just me today. The QT is not currently here. She's currently at work. And I wanted to do another JB update video. Just to do something different again. Because I like these little spontaneous videos. These little pop-up videos are very interesting for me too. But I want to do something different, as in I want to give the QT a gift. And if you're watching this QT, you'll be seeing it pretty soon. And this idea of this gift came from a channel called Josh and Easy, especially Josh on the counterpart. He, or as his Instagram tag name is, Hydrated Hero. He gave EC a gift of a date night in their apartment, and I want to do something a little different. Even though imitation is a form of flattery, I want to do something a little bit more in my, it's sort of in my field, but sort of not in my, no, it's sort of in my comfort zone, but not in my comfort zone. And that is a spoken word poem. I want to give it to her, but I want to do it of my own accord. I'm very good at articulating words, of speaking, of putting sort of documents in different words. I'm very wordsy, if that makes sense. My diction's very high, as a lot of people have told me, but I'm decent at speaking in front of crowds, but at the same time, when you're in front of the person you love, it's sort of a good thing, and I don't want to say a bad thing, but like it makes you feel fuzzy inside because you're speaking in front of them. But it's like speaking in front of your parents, telling them that you failed at something or you did great at something, but you don't know what their reaction is going to be because you feel something for them. And it's the same thing for her. But I want to do a spoken word poem because we don't all have to do the same thing, and this is just my form and my way of doing something great for her. That, and she loves reading things. Also, for everybody out there, you can do something different. This video is more so like a process of how I went about it. Not every gift has to be like this. You don't have to copy how I did it. You don't have to do it like how Josh did it either.
Tub looks amazing. Last but not least, put that in there. Last but not least, I gotta get the music going, and then we are A-OK. I got my music playing.
You can do it however you want. It can be physical, it can be mental, it can be spiritual, it can be financial, it could be anything you like. But remember, sometimes it's how you do it, how you say it, how you express it. It's as long as you put in the effort, do it for however you feel like you want to show and express that you care for them or you love them. But that's enough of me ranting. I'm going to explain my process, and I'm going to start recording here because you're about to see my screen. So I already have a document put together. Let me save it again. Make sure you save your progress, because technology's finicky sometimes. But my process about it and how I learned in school and what I've seen through others around me is to hit on certain emotional ties, not like morbid ties, like what they feel those topics are important to them, if that makes sense. Like certain topics that relate to them or push them in a certain direction. And for the QT, let me do this. For the QT, these are I go through 3 major categories, and these 3 categories are big for her. And I have one subcategory that's more so, I'm not really going to share a lot of it with you guys, but More so, it's more so to get your mind thinking what you can do or what you can sort of express together for it. And the very first one, ooh, didn't mean to do that. The very first one is health, especially in a subcategory of health. It's food, but veganism. She is a huge vegan. I met her during her vegan stage in college, and I want to hit on that because that was a very pivotal moment in her life and a very important moment in my life as well. But hit on a few different things about her, a few different ideals and things me and her talked about for her to show that she means what she said. That's what she does, and she takes it very seriously. The next category would be music. As many of you may know, or if you don't know, she was born and raised and grew up in the borough she came from is also the home of hip hop, where it originated, and music is what she grew up on and went well with her. And that's another thing I want to hit on because hip hop means a lot to her. And whenever we talk, it's a lot of artists she brings up. It's a lot of times she comes up. There's a video we have to string together. We were in a film that also has to do with hip hop as well. So stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, I'm gonna hit on a few things about that too. And the very last major category is, no, it is subcategory. That's subcategory, but we're not there yet. The environment. She's hugely environmentally friendly. Whenever I talk to her about different issues about the environment, because I love nature and the world too, she loves speaking about trying to use new alternatives to things, stop using non-renewable energy sources, stop using items that don't help the earth at all. And she's huge on using different things, especially since you guys just seen a video, and I'm gonna put it up here. You know, that little, I keep forgetting what it's called, but the video that we just posted about, part of it has to do with recycling, and she's huge on it and helping the planet. And those are just the big 3 ideas that came from her and what I'm going to be hitting on in this process. And you guys is maybe different. It could be anything. I don't know what your significant other or who you love. It doesn't have to just be for them. It could be for family, whoever, or even it could be for a teacher, a political figure, whoever, just to help you write something down. And it doesn't take that long to type it either. It can take 10 minutes. It could take an hour. It can take weeks. It can take days. It can take days, weeks. It can take months. But it's just about how you process it and the medium and format of how you want to do this process. So that's all on you. In the subcategory that I'm going on, the subcategory is emotions. And I'm not going to say everybody feels emotions, because there are some people out there that deal with certain diseases or mental issues that involve where they're null and void of emotions and they don't feel anything. Because I don't want to say everybody and count them out, but I also want to say like almost everyone feels some sort of emotion, and it's relatable, so I can sort of hit on some of those ties too. And this is just like a really simple format you could put together, the typing or the spoken word, and however you want to express it. It can be anything. It can be in song format, it can be in simple, you just reading it, it can be really any way you want. And the most simple way I can describe it for you is just really go to YouTube and type in spoken word, and you can get some ideas on how you want to do it. It's really, the sky's the limit. It's however you feel that you want to express how much this person means to you. However you want to do it. I can sit here and I can rap it like, I don't know, I can rap it like Drake. I can rap it like Mary J. Blige. I can rap it like Kendrick Lamar. You can do it however you feel, you see fit. You can say it. Your inflection also plays a big part in how you feel about said person. So keep that in mind too. Like certain words you can just elevate it, certain words you can lower it, certain words you can just you know what I mean in music, where you hear certain inflections. I think a big example for me would be Tyler the Creator. Listening to his music, that that shows certain points where you can just switch it up a little bit or do different things, or you can listen to what's their name? A band I like to listen to is Jungle. That also helps too. So that give you some ideas. Listen to some of their album, some of their music too. That'll help you understand what I mean by inflection and change your voice around, modulation. Maybe you can even just surprise them however you want. It's just a heart to heart. But that's enough of me rambling. I'm gonna start the montage of me typing, and maybe you will see the end, maybe you won't. I probably add some more notes that I think of in between, but you know, if this is the end where I don't type it, where I don't say anything, I'll see you guys in a second. You'll just see the screen, or you may see me typing, but see you in a second. Oh, I also forgot to mention this part right here is where it begins. This is where I'm going to begin typing. If many of you are wondering, like, what does this stand for? It's just where I'm going to start. I'd like to have my ideas above where I type, so just in case I forget what I'm doing, or I don't know what I'm doing, or I'm lost, I can just go and type. Also, I think it'd be great if you're doing this on a computer or any sort of device, or if you have a device near you, look up dictionary.com, thesaurus.com, encyclopedia, whatever, is to help you get those synonyms and antonyms, to help you use different words, because diction is important. And not only that, using different words helps them feel sort of, not help, but it goes a long way, if that makes sense. I don't know why, but when you use different words, a lot of people love that, and it's another point I wanted to hit on, because I think it shows you went the extra mile, and in most cases you did, because you learned different words and used different words. But that's just like a little in-between point. I don't know if this is in the middle of the montage or it's still at the beginning, but however I want to edit this, but just a little idea for you to do it. So back to it. Hey guys, I'm back. Typing JB got a little, I don't know, I just got into the typing mode, started typing some things that are in my head. Some of them might seem a little corny to other people, but you never know what could work. Like I typed out just to show you, but yeah, I learned a few things typing this out, like how much I love the book, the giver, and the theme that it overall gives. And like the another line, I think it's a starlight of success is nothing without challenge. I think I learned that in astronomy. But yeah, I would say if I had to do anything differently, because I'm not fully done with the spoken word poem yet. This is as much as I want to give you guys, like to give you like sort of an idea of what to type down, or example what you might like. This first half is going in, so I'm going to tell the QT not to watch this video, or if she does, it's on her, but she won't see the full thing. So this is like a little taste of what I have to offer, but it's just to give you guys an idea of what you can do. It's however you guys want to go do it. If you want to go back and read it over, you could tell me if I could work on some things, or if this could use some work, or if you have any ideas you can give me, I'd read them. But nonetheless, this is the JB and the QT. If you want to follow us, I am regular.jb. You know how to spell it. You know how to spell regular, because it's just regular. And she is, or C-E-E, the QT on Instagram, both of us. Or you could follow one of us, or you could follow two of us, or you could follow, you know, the whole pack. You can follow all three of us put together at JB and QT on Instagram. And you could, and you know, since you're already here, subscribe anyway. It's to see what more we have to offer. But with that out of the way, I hope you guys have a great day, and I inspired some of you out there.